Before you enter, here is a little bit of information about the shadi, or Indian wedding. A traditional shadi lasts an average of 3 days. On the first night, a priest will often perform the Ganesh Puja, a ceremony to indicate an auspicious start. The second day begins with a mehendi or henna ceremony for the bride's family, followed by the sangeet, which is an evening of dance, music, food, and mingling for all the guests. On the third day, the main ceremony starts with the barat, or groom's procession, where the groom arrives on a decorated horse surrounded by guests dancing to the beat of a dhol, an Indian drum. After that, the couple exchanges floral garlands, or the jaymala. Then, the priest, groom, bride, and bride's parents sit beneath a mandap, or decorated canopy, where the ceremonies of the kanyadan, mangalfera, saptapadi, sindoor, and mangal sutra take place. This is all followed usually by a reception. As you enter, please join our little barat and feel free to dance. As we say in Hindi, Shadi Mubarak, or congratulations on the wedding. Welcome to our guided tour. Today we will be discussing dowry. Noun: property or money brought by a bride to her husband on their marriage. The parental giving of a dowry in exchange for a daughter's hand in marriage is an ancient custom that has been practiced all over the world. It continues in some parts of the world today. Many cultures still expect, or in some cases demand, a dowry as a condition to accept a marriage proposal. This is still practiced in some areas of Asia, North Africa, and certain regions of Europe, the most prominent examples being in India, where it is banned, and England, where it is still legal. Please proceed to Station 1. Dowries were once meant to help women achieve a degree of independence in marriage, as a bride's family would give her some money, and this cushion would help her have some control over her decisions. Over time, the practice morphed into a system that encourages the dominance of husbands and the dependence of wives. Dowries encourage the idea that a woman will be taken care of by her husband's family, and she shouldn't earn an outside income. Not only stifling the independence of the bride, dowries often force poor families to take out loans with steep interest rates, sell off their land to raise money, promise to pay dowries in installments, and other scenarios that can lead to crippling debt. Dowries also deepen class hierarchies. Wealthy families who expect higher dowries essentially exclude poor families from asking for marriage. Please make your way to Station 2. To keep dowry prices low, families keep girls from going to school because dowry prices increase with each additional year of formal education. Families also view school fees for a girl as a waste of money because that investment will not be recouped by the family later in life. Further, girls are often kept at home to do labor for training to be better housewives. Please move to Station 3. To avoid larger dowries, families often marry their daughters off as children. Globally, more than 700 million women alive today were married off when they were under 18. By 2050, this number is expected to rise to 1.2 billion. In India, this phenomenon is partly driven by the dowry system. The younger a girl is, the lower her dowry price will usually be. So, to save money, families marry off their daughters at younger ages. Please make your way to Station 4. Because women are viewed as a financial burden on a family, many parents abort girls or allow them to die after birth. This leads to both the chronic undervaluing of women and a huge gender disparity. Despite the attempts to limit sex-based infanticide through the illegalization of fetus sex determination, as well as the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao program, there are 914 girls for every 1,000 boys in India in the 0 to 6 age group, according to the 2011 census data. Female feticide claims the lives of 2,000 girls every day. Please proceed to Station 5. Women who can't pay an expected dowry price or who are unable to make additional payments in the future are often subject to harassments, abuse, acid attacks, and murder by their husbands or in-laws. The violence can range from brutal beatings, emotional torture, withholding money, throwing them out of the house, keeping them away from their children, keeping mistresses openly, or in extreme cases, burning the wife alive. More than 8,000 women die as a result of India's dowry system each year. Sometimes a woman is murdered by her husband or in-laws when her family can't raise the requested dowry price. Other times, women commit suicide after facing harassment and abuse for failing to meet the dowry price. And impunity expands the cycle of violence. Just a third of reported dowry-motivated murders result in conviction. Thank you for joining us today on our guided tour. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day.